Hey, hi all. Good evening. So today is the second class, and I know few of you have not joined the class yesterday. Can you raise your hand in the Zoom? How many of you have not joined the class yesterday? No one? You all were there in the studies class? Okay, fine then. I think we have
I
already
think
shared the
Ashish had raised his hand down. No.
Ashish, Abhay. Okay, fine. So Ashish and Abhay, we have discussed about order by yesterday. So we have shared the recording as well of the yesterday's class, but again, we will share the recording with you, whatever we have covered yesterday. It was the basics only. Okay, you can go through the recording, and in case if you need any clarification, if you're getting stuck somewhere, you can connect with me. And down the line, I will request everyone not to skip any class. Okay. So fine then, do you have any question before I proceed from course perspective or whatever we have covered yesterday? Anything? Any question? Okay. No. Fine. I think we should start quickly. I will revise whatever we have covered yesterday. So yesterday we have discussed about a table. So table is something where we can store data. Okay. If you want to store data, you need a table. So this is an example of table, employee table. And in this table, I have employee ID, employee name, salary, location, and department. These are the columns. These are also known as fields or attributes. They all mean the same. In this table, we have two records. This is first record and this is second record, right? And here I have explained you like these are the some of the famous database. Okay, but uh, on all these databases, we write SQL queries. So if you know SQL, so you can write the SQL queries on Oracle, you can write it on Microsoft SQL Server, Netezza, or any other platform. So please don't get confused. I'm repeating because in each and every batch we get this question. So don't get confused. If I'm teaching you on Oracle, the same query you can write on Microsoft SQL Server or any other database. It will work everywhere. Okay. So then yesterday I have shown you this is script rules that. Hmm, not this one, this one. So this is the syntax. If you want to create a table and database, you have to write create table, then the table name. Okay. The table name can be anything. It is purely your wish. Here I'm creating an employee table, but you can create any table as per your wish. Wish means as per the business requirement. When you work in the project, so your client will tell you the name of the table, and as per that, you have to create a table. And then these are the columns. In this employee table, I want employee ID, employee name, salary, location, and department as the columns. Okay. And then you have to mention the data types. Data types are nothing but you are telling to the SQL engine that what type of data you want to store. Okay. Please go on mute. Please go on mute, guys. Please take care not to disturb the class. So if you are in a busy place somewhere, so try to keep yourself muted. Thank you. So data type means the type of data which you want to store in a column. So in employee ID, you could see I have written INT. INT means integer. In this employee ID column, I want to store numbers. So whenever you want to store numbers or integers in a column, you have to write INT. And if you want to store alphabets, you have to write varchar 50. This varchar stands for variable character. We will discuss at a later point of time about it. And then you might be thinking why I have written 50. So you can write 100, you can write 200, you can write 10, any number. But for the time being, you have to write 50 only. Again, I will explain you that when you should write 100, when you should write 1, we will discuss about it. Okay. So this is the syntax or the rule if you want to create a table along with the columns. So whenever you want to create a table, you have to write like this. Is this clear? Any question, anyone? All right. By the way, why we need table? What is the need for a table?
That's where we store the data.
Good. To store the business data, we need a table. Okay. Now then, this is the syntax to store records in a table, values in a table. Have to write insert into the table name, the values, and whatever you want, you have to write it here so that this data will be stored in this table. Okay. And if you want to check the data, if you want to display the data, whatever you have is stored in a table, so you have to write select. The task of select is to display the data, to display the records. So after select, you could see I have written this column names. So I'm telling SQL engine that please display these columns and their values, which is present in this employee table. So the meaning of this line is we are telling SQL engine to please display employee ID, employee name, salary, location, and department from the employee table. And then you have to click on this run button. So you could see it is displaying this data. It has been saved in this employee table. Then here I have explained that instead of writing each and every column, you can just write a star. This is a shortcut. So the moment you will write a star, the SQL engine will understand that oh, user wants to display all the columns. So you don't have to write each and every column name. You just have to write a star. Okay. And this will display all the columns of this table. I hope it is clear so far to everyone.
Yes,
And
yes.
Yes.
so now in line number 10, I'm explaining you that it is not necessary that always you have to mention the entire columns, because in your project it will happen. Sometime your client will tell that show me only employee name and location. Maybe they can tell show me only these two columns. So you have full freedom. In select, you can write any column. If you just want to display these two columns, so you can write only these two columns. Okay. And you can execute it. It's exactly same like you might have seen in a showroom. So it's not necessary that they will show all the collections in the showroom, right? So you will see they will show you only few pieces, right? So that's what in select, whatever you want, you can display. So then after this, I have created another table student and I have inserted few records. And then here we were discussing that how to sort the data. Like you could see in this student table, I have these records, right? This is the student ID, this is the student name, and this is the gender. Now here you could see that this student ID is not sorted. If you want to sort it, you have to write order by. So do remember, whenever you have to sort the output, you have to write order by. In SQL, it is very important to understand the meaning, the task of each and every keyword. What is the task of select?
To display the data.
To
Display the data.
What is the meaning of a star?
All the column from
All
the table.
columns.
All the columns from the
From
table. From the table.
The
Order by
column.
means to sort the data. So if you have written order by student ID ascending, it means you are telling SQL engine to please sort the data based on the student ID column in ascending order and then display. Now check. Do you think this is sorted in ascending order?
Yes.
Right. So what we understood from this, that whenever you want to sort the data, you have to use order by. Okay. And AAC means ascending. Ascending means lowest to highest. The opposite of this is descending. If you write order by student ID descending, it means you are telling SQL engine to sort the data from highest to lowest. So now you could see 8, then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, to sort it in descending order from highest to lowest. Then here I'm explaining you that if you will not write anything, neither ascending or descending, then engine will check this in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending.
Ascending order. Very good. So if you will not write anything by default, engine will check this in ascending order. Okay. Now here I'm showing you that we are trying to sort the outputs now based on which column? A student name. And in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending.
Ascending order. So now if you will see this output, so this is an ascending order based on the student name. So you have Abdul, then you have Aman and all these values. Okay. So net, you have full freedom to sort that data based on any column and on any parameter, either ascending order or descending order, you have full freedom. I hope it is clear so far to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Then here, this was a little bit tricky part. So here we have discussed that what is the meaning of this? So the meaning of this is we are telling SQL engine to first of all sort based on the student ID in ascending order, right? So that's why it will sort based on the student ID in ascending order. And if multiple records have the same student ID, like the example of 8 Michael and 8 Rahul, they have the same student ID. Then what we are instructing to the SQL engine? Then we are telling to the SQL engine that please sort based on the student name. But when you have multiple records with the same student ID, then only engine will consider this instruction of the student name. Is this point clear? So that's why now see 8 Michael, 8 Rahul. Why we have Michael first and then Rahul? Why?
M comes earlier.
Because we are telling SQL engine, if multiple records have the same ID, then consider the student name column. And in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending order, because I have not written anything here. So this is ascending order. So that's why M comes before R. That's why you have Michael, then you have Rahul. I hope this query is clear to everyone. Okay.
Just one question. If if we have the same ID and we do not give a student name, then by default, how it will take? Whether it will
Good
take
question.
Rahul or Michael first.
So you're asking this one, right?
Yes, yes.
That in this case, what will happen? So I have covered this yesterday that if you're not giving any other instruction and if multiple records have the same ID, then it is purely the wish of SQL engine. It can display in any order. There is no guarantee. Internally, there is a concept of row number. That is a memory location. It works on that. Okay. But for your understanding, you can understand it in such a way that there's no guarantee. Now, see, I'm executing it. Now, see, you have Michael first and then Rahul. But maybe next time, if I will insert the data, you will find Rahul first and then Michael. But there's no guarantee for it. Now, see, I'm executing this query. Now, see, now you have Rahul first and then Michael. Why? Because for the same student ID, you are telling to consider student name, but in which order? Descending order. That's why you have R first Rahul, then you have M for Michael, because in descending order, R will come first and then M. Is this point clear?
Yes.
I hope it is clear to everyone so far.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now I will proceed further? I hope everything is clear to everyone so far. Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now I want to show you a few more examples. Just a minute. Let me check if I have data. Where is the data for this? Just a minute. Just a minute. I've covered this. This is computer listening to. Okay, now. Just a minute, guys. There's one more example I'm missing actually. Let me check the data. Where is the master SQL? Okay, now let's try to understand this example. So whenever I will write this query, drop table employee, the meaning of this is I want to delete this table, okay? But drop is not only about deleting, it's a big word actually. So when I will discuss delete, drop and truncate, then we will discuss this in detail, okay? So now, and one more thing, in varchar, sometime you will see I will write varchar2. So it is one and the same, don't get confused. Here it is 20, don't get confused. You can write 20, you can write 50, not an issue. Not enough values, just a minute. Okay, now we have this employee table. Now listen very carefully. Now, in this employee table, in this output, do you think it is sorted based on ascending order? No. So now if I have to sort based on the ascending order, I will write order by first name ascending. Now check, is this in ascending order? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But I have a question. Raj Karan, Raj Kishore, Raj Kumar. They all have the Raj, and Raj, right? It is exactly same.
Right.
Then why we have Raj Karan first, then Raj Kishore? Why? Why Raj Karan is on top? Can anyone answer this?
The second letter.
Second character. Second alphabet is A, so A should be first.
Basically,
Oh, okay. Second character is A.
For the
That's
last
why.
name.
Okay. K A I
the
U. Okay.
sorting was
ठीक है.
done by on the basis of the first column,
Hmm.
but
Okay.
SQL engine throw the last name as per their wish.
अच्छा ठीक है. So you are telling that Tanvir in Raj, Karan, Kishore, and Kumar. So K we have A, then we have I, then we have U. That's why, right? Okay. What about Suraj Mukherjee and Suraj Mathur? Why we have Suraj Mukherjee first and then Mathur? Why?
We saw on the SQL engine.
So do you think that logic is working here?
No,
No.
No.
it's just
If
a
he-
random. Yes.
If here you are telling that Raj Karan, Raj Kishore, and Raj Kumar, that Tanvir here after K we have A, we have I, we have U, then it should follow the same logic here as well, no? And it should be Suraj Mathur and then Suraj Mukherjee, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So that is what Here you are telling engine to sort based on the first name in ascending order. So here Raj, Karan, Raj, Kishore, Raj Kumar, they all have the same first name, yes or no?
Yes.
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 So then it is the wish of SQL engine. It can display in any order. If you will ask me, Tanvir, why Raj Karan is displayed before Raj Kishore, sorry, I don't have any idea. It is the wish of SQL engine. Here, if you will ask why Suraj Mukherjee is before Suraj Mathur, they all have the same name, Suraj. I don't have any idea. It is the wish of SQL engine. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, suppose my manager is telling me that Tanvir, if multiple records has the same first name, then you consider the last name column in ascending order. Then what I have to do in this query? Tell me.
First name,
What should I do?
first name, comma, last name,
Comma
ascending.
last name ascending. Yeah.
Is this clear? Now,
Yes.
please verify the output. Raj, we have Karan, Kishore, and Kumar. What about Suraj?
Not right.
Yes, it's correct now. Ascending.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, why we have Rohan Sharma, then Rohit Kumar? Why? Why Rohan Sharma is before Rohit Kumar? Why?
Because
Rohan and
the
Rohit.
first column A.
No, because later of fourth place. H.
First, it will start out with the first name, and
First
then
name.
only it will go for the next instruction.
No.
We can check
Rohan and
fourth. Yeah, fourth
Rohan
digit.
and Rohit, are they exactly same? First of all, answer this.
No.
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 So what engine will do? First of all, it will check the first character. R and R, it is same. The next character, O and O, it is same. The next character, H and H, it is same. Then A and I, they are different. So which one will come first? A or I?
A.
A.
A. That's why you have Rohan Sharma and then Rohit Kumar. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now next example. Now, this question is for you guys. You have to think and tell me. My manager is telling me that Tanvir sort based on the first name in ascending order, and if multiple records have the same first name, then sort based on the last name, but in descending order. What I have to do?
Order by first
We
name.
have to add DESC post
Where?
last name.
And
Post
then
last name.
Post
Post last name.
Please verify why Raj Kumar is on top here.
Because last
Because-
name has been sorted out in the descending order. So you, in the descending order, you comes first, then I and A.
So first of all, engine will consider which column?
First name.
First
column.
name.
First name. So first Raj will be there. Then they have the same Raj. Then engine will consider which column?
The last name.
Second.
Last name in descending order. So it is descending order now. Kumar, then Kishore, then Karan.
Yes.
And similarly, Suraj Mukherjee and then Suraj Mathur. I hope it is clear.
Yes.
You all understood this, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Perfect. Let me proceed further. I'm searching for one example actually.
Just one question. If we want to have two ascending and descending, for example, first name as ascending, and then last name as descending. Let's say first name as descending, and then last name as ascending. If they are same, so we can write two ascending and descending at the same time, right?
You are telling you want to sort first name based on the descending order, right?
Descending order and then
Ah.
ascending.
And then you are telling if there is a conflict, means multiple records have the same first name, then you want to sort based on the last name in which order?
Ascending order.
Then this is the query.
Okay.
Check the output. Is the first name in descending order?
Yes.
Now Suraj exactly same. Then you are considering last name in ascending order. So you have Suraj Mathur first, then Suraj Mukherjee.
Got it.
Got it now? Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to show you next example. What happened? Give me 1 minute, okay? A few of my data I'm missing actually. It has been shuffled somewhere. Just give me 1 minute. Yes. Okay. Now this is a new table, a practice table we have. And in this practice table, you could see that I have this, oh my God. Table practice. Okay. In this practice table, I have 0, I have 9, lowercase a, lowercase z, uppercase a, uppercase z, okay? Now, my question is, I want to sort this in ascending order, okay? So I will write here order by val, correct? Now tell me if I will run this, which character it will display first? What will be the output? Any idea?
First, it will take the valuables, then it will go for varchar. Just my guess, not
Okay.
sure.
Okay, no issues. Any other thought, anyone?
Yeah. 0, 9, then capital A,
Okay, then
then capital Z, then a
Hmm.
small a, then a small z.
Okay, why? Any logic for this, Abhay?
Yeah, because there is a concept is a ASCII value, na?
Good, perfect. See, now listen very carefully. Actually, there is a concept of ASCII. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Each and every character has an ASCII value, okay? So if you want to find the ASCII value, so you have to write select ASCII of 0. Then you have to write here from dual. Dual is an inbuilt table in Oracle. So what is the value of 0? 0 value is 48. So each and every character, they have a code. That is what I'm showing you here, okay? So similarly, let me show you. This is the ASCII value of 9, 57. ASCII value of lowercase a, 97. Uppercase a, 65. Similarly, lowercase z and uppercase z. Uppercase z and lowercase z. So each and every character, they have some ASCII value, and this is a static. The static means if you will run this query in your machine, you will get the same value 48. You'll run this query, you will get 57, it's same. So now when you're asking SQL engine to sort based on the value, so actually the SQL engine sorts it based on the ASCII value. So now tell me, if you want to sort based on the ASCII value, which one you will display first? 48, 57, 97, 65, 90, or 122, which one?
48.
40.
48. 48 means 0. So
Zero.
first it will display 0. Then which one?
57.
9.
57. It means 9. Then
Capital A.
65 means
65.
capital A. Then
Capital
Z.
Z.
90.
90 means capital Z.
Capital Z.
Then
97. Small a.
97
Small a.
lowercase a. Then
122.
122 lowercase z. Okay. Now verify the output, please. Is this the same output?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So from this example, I want to make you understand that internally, the SQL engine calculates the ASCII value and then it sorts it. But don't worry that you have to remember all these things. No, no one will ask you this in interview. Don't worry. Just one thing you have to remember, that the numbers will come first, then capital letter, and then a small letter. Capital letter is known as uppercase in programming world. The small letters are known as lowercase in programming world. This is clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Understood? Okay, good. Now, let me proceed further with the next example. Hope everyone is able to understand. Do you think I am going too fast or too slow? Is it okay?
Mhm.
Fine, sir.
Fine for everyone?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, fine.
good. Now, this is a country table. I have already created this. This is a country table, and I have this value in this table. If you want, this is a script. If you want to practice, you can execute this, okay? And okay, installation link I have not shared. No, today I will share. And those who have not attended yesterday's class, my humble request, please go through the recording of yesterday's class, because in that class I have explained you that how you have to do this coding and all those things. Okay. Now,
Sure.
this is the country table and I have all these values. Okay. Now, suppose my RST, okay, my client is telling me that Tanveer, you display this data in such a way that Russia should be on top. Is that clear? My manager is telling I want Russia to be on the top. Okay. All right,
Yes.
just give me 1 minute. I have to modify the data a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, this is the country table. Now, many a times you might have seen that when you're filling an online form, and in that form, there'll be an option of nationality or country, right? So then there'll be a drill down button and you have to search for India and then you will select it, correct? Have you observed anyone this while filling
Yes.
the form,
Yes, yes.
right? No.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you have to scroll and then you have to search for India, correct? Or sometime you might have seen that automatically India will be at the top and the remaining countries will be in ascending order. I'm not sure if you have observed this scenario as well.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. So similarly, my manager is telling me that Tanveer, you have a list of all these countries. I have just taken 6 countries. You can imagine like you have 200 countries list here. And you have to display in such a way that India should be displayed at the top. Is the requirement clear what I'm asking? Okay. So in order by name, what you will write, ascending or descending?
Descending.
Okay, first let me try with ascending. Do you have India at the top? No. We have China because C comes before I. Okay. So ascending will not give me the expected output. So let me try with descending. Do you think India is at the top?
No. No.
No, right? So many a times it happens that the country which you want to display, so neither ascending will work nor descending will work. Okay. And one thing my humble request to everyone, like during this class, if you're doing any other task, so don't do that, because few of the concepts are complicated and then you will struggle to understand. So I need a full concentration here. So the next topic which I'm going to explain is a bit confusing. Okay. So please concentrate here only. Now, so this is an example where I have tried order by name ascending, order by name descending. None of this will give me the expected output. I want India at the top, right? Okay.
Yes.
Then what to do? First of all, is the requirement clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear? Okay, good. So for that, what I will do, I'm writing something here. Don't worry. I will explain this to you. Don't try to understand this query. I know this is a little bit complicated. Don't try to understand this. Just look at the output. Do you think India is at the top?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Now we will try to understand that how this query is getting executed. So this is our country table. Hope you all can see my Excel sheet. It's visible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, I have executed this query and we got the expected output that India is at the top, right? Okay. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed. Let me save it here. So we have India at the top. Now see, here you cannot ask that why we have Pakistan after India and then why we have Nepal, Russia and all those things, because this was not the requirement. My manager has just told me that I want India at the top. So I have India at the top. Maybe manager can then ask me that, okay, Tanveer, India is at the top, but I want remaining countries in the ascending order. So that may be the next question. We'll discuss about it, okay? But as of now, my manager has just told me that I want India at the top. Was this point clear?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed. What is the task of order by?
Ascending
To
or
sort-
descending
Finding,
in sequence.
sort it
to-
out.
To sort the data either in ascending order or
Descending.
descending order. Okay, good. Then I have written case here. First of all, let's try to understand what is the meaning of case. I know many of you who have already studied SQL, you might be thinking that the case is generally used in select. How you're using this in order by, right? So this is a misconception. And during this course, there are many misconceptions in SQL, which I'll be covering. Few misconceptions in order by I have explained you yesterday, right? So this is a misconception that case is used only with select. I totally agree that more than 90% of the scenario we use case in select, but that is not the rule. You have full freedom. You can use case anywhere. But the question is, what is this case, right? What is the task of this case? This case is like, suppose you went for shopping, okay? And you have planned that I will buy a Levi's shirt. For Levi's shirt, I will buy maybe like a Wrangler trouser. Okay. Then you have planned that, okay, if I will not get Levi's shirt, then maybe I will buy a Reebok shoes. Okay. So many times it happens in our day-to-day life that based on a particular condition, we do some action, right? We have some other instruction based on a particular condition. Like if it will rain outside, we will not go for outing. Correct? And sometimes we used to convince our children that if you will score more than 90%, I will give you a bicycle. So it means based on a certain condition, we are placing an instruction, right? So that is the task of case in the world of SQL. Now here the case meaning is, we are telling SQL engine, case when name equals India. What is the meaning of this? We are telling SQL engine that in this name column, please search, do you have India? So engine will, in this country table, engine will search, do you have India? Yes, we have India. So then what you are telling, when name equals India, then what to do? Then one, which means you are telling to take this India and keep it in the bucket number 1. This is the meaning. Case when name equals India, then 1. It means if India is present in this name column, then take it and keep it in the bucket number 1. Is this point clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hope everyone has understood this. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is the dictionary meaning of else? I know you all know this, but still I'm asking, what is the meaning of else?
Other than this,
Other than that,
I
or
other than.
apart from it, right? So you are telling else too. It means the remaining one, other than that. Other than that means other than India, whatever you are left out, you take it and keep it where?
Bucket number 2.
Second,
Very
Next
good.
to India.
Bucket number 2. No, not next to India, in bucket number 2. So this will be placed in bucket number 2. Is this point clear?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, fine. And then I have written end at the last. So actually this is the rule. Whenever you are using case, you have to write end at the last. This is the rule. If you will not write end, the SQL will throw error message. If you want, let me show you this. Now see, in this query, I will remove this end. Now check this. You're getting error message,
Yes.
right? So end is mandatory. It's mandatory, you have to write it. Now you might be thinking that why end is mandatory? The reason is, here you are telling SQL engine that I don't have any other instruction. You are telling this is the end of all the instruction. I don't have any other instruction. Is this clear so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is why end is mandatory. Shall I proceed further if it is clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, engine will treat this entire as a one box. Now, after this, have you written anything ascending or descending?
No.
No. So by default, what engine will consider?
Ascending.
Ascending. So now this statement case when name equals India, then 1, else 2, what it has given to you? It has given you 2 boxes. Box number 1 and then box number 2. So engine will understand this order by will understand that, oh, this is giving me 2 boxes. It means I have to arrange, I have to sort these 2 boxes in which order?
Ascending order.
Ascending.
Ascending order. So if you will sort these 2 boxes in ascending order, which box will be placed at the top?
1. India.
box number 1, and then box number 2. Now then you finally unbox it. So India will be placed here, and the remaining countries will be placed after India. So you understood how you got India at the top?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is this point clear to everyone? Have you understood this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question?
One question. What if that India value doesn't exist in that column? How will the SQL will run?
Good question. Just give me 2 to 3 minutes. I will come to that example. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question?
Yes. So we can also have more than 2 buckets.
Yes, I will come to that. We'll discuss that as well.
Okay.
No, I'm asking whatever I covered from this, do you have any? Now, see, it has more than 5 to 6 scenarios now that will be covered. I'm asking whatever I covered, is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now here, suppose I'm asking you people, when I executed this query, I have this output. When I analyze, I have this output. And I totally agree that India is at the top in both the outputs. But when engine has given me the output, it has displayed Pakistan after India, then Nepal, then Russia, then China, then Sri Lanka. But the sequence how I am showing it is different. Why?
Ascending order here in the second scenario
Okay.
after India.
I think we have not given any condition to display the second one, so the system gave it random.
Good.
But
See,
then by default it's ascending, right?
That is right. See,
Yeah.
you have written else too. Else to means just you have told whatever is remaining, just dump
Correct.
it in the bucket number 2.
Mhm.
So the sorry. So the remaining countries, it will copy and it will dump it in the bucket number 2. Have you told anywhere that while dumping, arrange it in ascending or descending order? Have you told it?
No.
No.
You have not
No.
mentioned it. You just told that else too, remaining countries dump it in the bucket number 2. It has just dumped it in the bucket number 2. So there is no guarantee that this will be in which
Mhm.
order. That can be your next question. That no, Tanveer, I want India at the top and the remaining countries I want in the ascending order. Then we will think how to solve it. But as of now, the only question was to display India at the top. So that is why India is at the top. Is this point
Mhm.
clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Just
Now-
one question, why it is
Hmm.
giving it in the random order? Because as you have shown it, while we were
Hmm.
doing it in the Excel, we picked, there was a table like you have written in the column A, China, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Russia,
Hmm.
and India, Nepal.
Hmm.
You pick India and put it at the top. And
Hmm.
after that, whatever was there, let's say China was the first thing. So
Hmm.
China should be after India, in the output, China should be the second output. Why Indian is sorting it, or why it is giving it in the random order? It should give it in the order in which we have supplied it.
Okay, good. In this statement, you have just told to the SQL engine that I want India in bucket number 1, correct?
Yes.
Then we have told else 2 means remaining in the bucket number 2. So here we have not instructed that how the remaining countries you have to sort in the bucket number 2. We are under the impression that sequentially it should take it from here and it should keep it here, right? That we are thinking. We have done like this. But explicitly we have not instructed that. So until and unless you're not instructing anything explicitly, it is the wish of SQL engine. Exactly the same way. How here we have just written order by, where is that? Order by first name ascending. So it has just sorted based on the first name ascending. And Raj, you have Karan, Kishore, and Kumar. And here, Suraj, you have Mukherjee, then Mathur. Can you answer why Mukherjee is first, then Mathur? No, we don't have any answer. It is the wish of SQL engine, right? So similarly, here it is the wish of engine. It can copy the remaining elements, remaining countries in any fashion, in any order. You have not instructed. If you would have instructed and still if it is not sorting in that manner, then that's a concern. Here you have not instructed anything how to dump the remaining countries, then you cannot claim it that why Pakistan is there, then Nepal, then Russia. Is that clear?
Got it.
Now, yeah, any question? Okay. Now suppose my manager is telling that, okay, fine, Tanvir, you have placed India at the top, but let's see here, the remaining countries are not in ascending order, right? Now my manager is telling that, Tanvir, I want India at the top, but at the same time, the remaining countries should be in ascending order. This is what happens when you fill an online form. You will find India at the top and the remaining countries will be in ascending order. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. For that, what I will do, in the same query, just I will write here comma and name. I will explain you this, don't worry. Just check the output first of all. Tell me, is this output as per the new requirement of my manager?
Yes.
Take your time, verify this and tell me.
Sir, can you please repeat the
Yes.
question once again? I missed it.
The question was, I want India at the top and the remaining countries in ascending order. So do you
Okay.
think remaining countries are in ascending order now? Both the conditions are
yes.
satisfied here.
Yes.
Yes.
I repeat, is the question clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, and we got the expected output?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, let's try to understand how this query is getting executed. And this time, I want you people to help me. What is the meaning of case when name equals India, then 1? What is the meaning of this?
If we get India, then it will create one bucket with name India.
Okay, so this is the country table. From this, it will extract India. It will keep it in the bucket number 1. You all agree so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Else 2. What is the meaning of else 2?
Other set of countries will be in second bucket.
Very good. The remaining set of countries in the second bucket. Okay, in any order or randomly?
Random order.
Random order. Random order. Okay. So maybe I will take randomly. I will keep Sri Lanka first. Then I will keep Nepal. My wish. I can keep in any order. I will keep China, or I will keep Pakistan. Then I will keep Russia. It's my wish. I can keep in any order. Okay. So far it is clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Then why I have written end here?
Whenever we use case,
command.
it has to
Huh.
come.
Correct. Whenever we use case, we have to write end here. It means we are telling SQL engine that there is no other instruction for you. Now you can close the case condition. That is why end is mandatory. So far, this is clear to everyone. Okay. Now listen. After end, have I written ascending or descending?
No.
No. Now, one more question I have. Till here, net, what I am trying to do? I'm just trying to create buckets, correct?
Yes.
Till here, I'm just trying to create buckets. Now, after end, I have not written anything. So by default, it will be in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending order. So engine will read this statement as order by buckets ascending. So it will sort this buckets in ascending order, and that's why you will be having bucket number first on the top and then bucket number 2. You all agree with me so far?
Yes.
Yes.
And one more thing, it's not necessary that always you have to agree whatever I'm telling and digest whatever I'm telling to you. You should also challenge it. If something is not clear, you have to challenge it. But no, Tanvir, I don't agree with this. This is contradictory. This is not clear, right? So far, is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. After this, I have written name at the last. Now, the meaning of this name is, and after name, have I written ascending or descending?
No.
No.
So by default, which order?
Ascending.
Ascending.
Ascending order. So the meaning of this name is, we are telling SQL engine that now go within each bucket and whatever you have, sort it in ascending order. So quickly engine will go to this bucket number 1 and whatever is present here, it will sort it in the ascending order. So in bucket number 1, you have only one element, which is India. So it doesn't make sense of sorting it. So it will be as it is. Clear? Now in bucket number 2, then the engine will start sorting it in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending order. So which country will be placed first?
China,
China, then
Nepal,
Nepal, then
Pakistan,
Pakistan, then
Russia.
Russia.
Russia, then Sri Lanka. Is this clear? Now it will unbox it. So that's why now you have this output. Now you compare this output with this output. Are the same?
Yes.
Yes.
Hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Now, next question. Now, suppose my manager is telling me that Tanvir, now I want India at the top and the remaining countries in descending order. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Yes.
My
Definitely.
manager is telling I want India at the top, but the remaining countries should be in descending order. So what you will do? You will keep India in bucket number 1, the remaining countries in bucket number 2. After that, what you will do? What you will tell to the SQL engine?
Name descending.
Descending.
Very good. Awesome. You will tell to the SQL engine that within each bucket, please go within each bucket and sort them in which order?
Descending order.
Ascending.
That's all. You write here descending. Now verify the output. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
India is on the top and the remaining countries are in descending order.
Yes.
I think it's not clear to everyone.
Yes, it's clear.
It's clear.
Clear?
Clear,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, next scenario. Shall I move to the next scenario if it is clear so far to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Tanvir, I
Yeah.
have a
Yeah,
question.
man.
Can you please tell me what is the order of education of the above query?
This query,
Yes.
order of execution, I will come to that because I have not covered that where condition and all those things. But for this, no, let me tell you. SQL order of execution. I thought of covering it when I will cover that where condition. First you have from, then you have joins, then you have on, from joins on, then you have where, then you have group by, then you have
Having.
aggregate, then you have having, then you have select, then you have distinct, then you have goodbye, then you have limit. Okay. So this is the order of execution, but I don't want to discuss it now because you guys will get confused. So Abhay, just give me a few more minutes, okay? And then we will discuss it. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So what I was telling here. So now suppose, and I want you people to answer this, okay? Now my manager is telling that, Tanveer, I want, no. Tell me this. Reverse engineering. What will be the output of this query?
India will be at last.
Yes.
India will be at the last, okay? I will
And-
not execute it. Let's analyze this, okay? So first of all, in any query, from will be executed, okay? Because you could see from is at the top. Actually, this order of execution means the way how you write a query and the way how SQL engine internally executes the query, there is a difference. You are thinking that you are just clicking on the run button and immediately you are getting the output, right? But actually, a lot of thing happens internally with the SQL engine. When you click on the run button, the SQL will check the syntax of that rule. Syntax means, are you following the rules and regulations correctly? Is the table name correct? Is the column name correct? Then it optimizes your query. It does the parsing of your query. Many other things happens. We'll discuss that down the line. So if you're thinking that you're writing select first, but engine doesn't execute select first. Engine starts with from. That is what is known as order of execution. First of all, it will start with the from country. So it will search in the database. Where is the country table? So it will find that, oh, this is the country table. It will take a copy of it. It will keep it in the temporary memory. Okay. And after from which keyword you have select. It means what all columns you want to display. So you want to display star means all the columns. Okay. Name you want to display. Then you have order by. It means how you want to sort it. Now in order by you have written case when name equals India then 2. What is the meaning of this?
To keep India in the second bucket.
Keep India in the bucket number 2. Else 1, what is the meaning?
Rest of the countries in bucket
Yes,
number 1.
bucket.
Great. Rest of the countries in bucket number 1. In any particular order or randomly?
Randomly.
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 Random.
In random order, it can take any countries and it will just dump it in the bucket number 1. Now, what is the meaning of this end? There is no more condition that this is the end of the condition. After end, have you written anything ascending or descending?
No.
No.
By default, which order?
Ascending.
Which bucket will be at the top?
First.
First.
Oh, sorry, first.
Now you will unbox it. Where is India now?
At the last.
At the last. Please verify this.
Yes.
Is this clear? Is this
Yes.
clear?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, I have a question. In the same query, if I will write DESC here, now tell me what is the meaning of this query?
India will be top.
No.
Hold on. Same mistake candidates do when I take interview. I asked what is the meaning of this query and you are telling me output. I have not asked the output. Tell me the meaning of this query. What is the meaning of this query?
The meaning of this query is to sort the buckets in the descending order.
To sort the buckets in which order?
Descending order.
Descending order. So now which bucket will be at the top?
Second.
Second bucket. Then which one? Bucket
First.
number one. Are you sorting the content of this buckets in any order in this query? Have I instructed?
No.
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 Mm.
So there is no guarantee for the content of this bucket number one. You cannot claim here that why Pakistan is on top in bucket number one. Sorry, there is no reason for it. Okay.
Mm.
So now India will be at the top and the remaining countries will be in which order?
Descending.
Random order.
Ascending order.
Random.
Random order.
Remaining countries will be in random order, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm executing this query. Please verify the output. Do you have India at the top?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope now this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Now, are you interested in few more scenarios?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now, what item here? Now, tell me what will be the output of this query? What is the meaning? First of all, tell me meaning of this query.
Create two buckets with the number 100. If
Hmm.
India is there, then that bucket will be named as 100.
Hmm.
Else, it will be named as 200. All
200.
the countries will be named as 200. And then
Hmm.
sort the bucket in descending order. That means
Hmm.
the bucket with the name 200 will come at
Hmm.
the top, and bucket name 100 will come at the bottom.
Very good. Good explanation. So where we will get India if I will execute this query?
Bottom.
You all
Bottom.
agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm executing it. Got it?
Yes.
Now, why I have explained this new scenario so that you guys should not be under this impression that you can play with 1 and 2 only. You have full freedom. You can write any bucket number. Clear?
Mhm.
Clear, guys?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
now, next scenario. What about this?
Yeah.
What about this?
In this query, only one bucket will be
Bucket.
considered
Hmm.
with the name one only. And first, the engine will execute. First, the engine will keep India there, and then it will keep rest of the countries also in the same bucket.
In bucket number 1, you have India.
Yes.
Yes.
Remaining countries you are keeping in which bucket?
One only.
One only.
Same bucket?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now after this, how you are sorting the content of this? Are you sorting the content of
Random.
this?
No.
No, it's
No.
random.
Now check the output. Is there any guarantee for it? This is in which order?
It's
No.
random.
Clear?
Yes.
I have one
repeat.
question.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, so we keep one, then one else one. But then if we want to execute, we can also just keep India, then one, and then end. Why do we need else one then?
This is what interviewer they do in the interview. They
Mhm.
will confuse you with this example.
Mhm.
Because they know that, okay, 1, 2 buckets, they know this, okay, how to handle. What if both the buckets are the same?
Mhm.
That is why I'm giving you this example so that you should not be confused in the interview. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
So I have one question. Not sure. We have given both in like then one and else one. So should India be at the top? Rest of the countries may be in the shuffled order, or
No. See, everything is in bucket number 1, right?
Okay.
Are you instructing to sort the content of this bucket in any order? Have you instructed here?
Okay. No. Yeah.
No.
No. Then how you can claim that India should be at the top? Tell me.
Okay.
We cannot claim it, right? Huh.
Yeah.
In this query, if you are writing here comma name, then what is the meaning? Then you are telling that
Ascending.
bucket,
Ascending.
then you are telling in bucket number 1, whatever is there, please sort it in which order?
Ascending.
Now check the output. Is this
Check.
clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Right? It's purely logical. Just understand the logic. That's all. You can apply that for any scenario. Do you think I taught anything new here? Same concept I explained here as well.
Hmm.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next scenario. I'm giving you a next scenario, and this is a question for you people. And trust me, you all know the answer for it. But you have to think over it and then answer. Don't be in a hurry, okay? Fine. What will be the output of this form? Output of this query?
It will create two buckets.
Hmm.
One will be named as capital A, and the other with the content of India, name as
Correct.
India, and then it will create another bucket with small a with rest of the country. And now we
Okay.
have not, since we have not given any order to sort, it will what it will do is it will sort ascendingly and ascending in ASCII code. That means capital A will come first, the content of the capital A will come first, and small a will come last.
Good. Perfect. Perfect. So India, you are keeping in which bucket?
Capital A.
Capital A. Very good. The remaining countries in which bucket?
Small a.
Small a.
Small a. In which order?
Random order.
Random order. Okay. Small a. Now, how you are sorting these buckets?
Ascending.
Ascending order.
Ascending order. Which bucket you will keep first? Capital A or a small a?
Capital
Capital.
Capital A.
Why?
Because of the
value.
ASCII value.
Capital A has lower ASCII value as compared to lower a. So that is why you have to keep capital A, India at the top, and then lowercase after this. And then you have to unbox it. So you will get India and the remaining countries after this. Now, if you want to check the output, you can execute it. Do you have India at the top?
Yes.
So
Yes.
what we have learned here, it's not necessary to play only with the numbers. You can put characters as well.
Hmm.
I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, next scenario. Suppose now my client is telling me, Tanveer, I want to put India on the top, then I want Russia, and then remaining countries in ascending order. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Question is clear to everyone, right?
Right.
Yes.
Oh. No. For that, what I will do now,
Two countries in one bucket.
two countries in one bucket, that also you can do, but let me show you another scenario. One freedom you have in SQL, which you don't have in other programming languages like Unix or Python. Here, you can write your code in 1 line, or you write in 3 line, you write in 4 line, your wish. There is no restriction. Now here you cannot tell me, Tanveer, why you have scripted this in 3 line, my wish. Or if you want, you can keep everything in 1 line. That also you can do. Clear? So please don't get confused with this. I know those who are from Python background, you might be thinking that there you have the concept of indentation, and that matters. But here you don't have any such concept. SQL only needs a strong logic. SQL will never bother you with all those useless concept of indentation and lowercase, uppercase, and all those things. Okay. Now, order by case when name equals India, then one, then now you people have to explain this to me. I'm not going to explain this. Who will explain? Come on, who will try this time?
So I can try.
Okay.
So what it will do is it will first create a bucket with the number 1 and put India over there because India is there.
Indian bucket number 1. Okay.
Then it will create bucket number 2 and put Russia over there.
Russia and bucket number 2. Good.
Then it will create bucket number 3 and put rest of the country in random order.
Okay. Random order. Okay.
Yeah.
Bucket number 3. Fine.
See.
Perfect.
Then what it will do, because we have not given any ascending or descending, by default it will take descending order. So
ascending.
ascending order, sorry, ascending
order.
order. It will put bucket number 1 as first, then bucket number 2, then bucket number 3, and then it will unpack it.
Okay.
India, Russia, and then countries in random order.
Perfect. Hope this is clear to everyone. Good explanation.
Thank you.
Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Check the output. Got this output?
Yes.
Same output?
Yes.
India, Russia, the remaining countries, you cannot claim any order because you have not mentioned, okay? Now, suppose in the same, okay, sorry. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, here, suppose my manager is telling that, okay, Tanvir, you have India, then Russia, but the remaining countries are not in ascending order. Now my manager is telling I want the remaining countries in ascending order. So what I have to do in this query?
N,
We
comma,
can
name.
write comma name. Yeah, and comma name.
Name.
That's good. Is the remaining countries in ascending order?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What we have learned from this example is that you cannot confine yourself just within 2 buckets. You can create 3 buckets, you can create 4 buckets, you can create 5 buckets as per your wish. I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, there is one more technique to solve this question. And this will be the last. After this, I will stop. Don't worry. Okay, anyone in this group who is in the IT industry for more than 5 years? No one? Everyone is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I am.
I'm
Sorry, Manish, you?
yes, I am in more with more than 5 years. of
Okay,
experience.
perfect. And then I think someone, Ashish, I think as
Ashish.
well.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Oh, perfect. So you are working in which job profile?
I'm working as a data consultant.
Oh, great. Okay, great. Ashish, you?
I am working as a Invest24 application. Actually, that application is used to process the transaction, and that is in COBOL.
COBOL.
Yes, it is COBOL, and one is TAL. That is like transaction application line.
Okay. So COBOL, I had experience of working on COBOL You write JCL to execute that job control language and all those things, right? So
Correct. I know. This is actually mainly COBOL 85,
okay.
but it is kind of COBOL.
Oh, okay.
100. Mhm.
So why I ask this question, I want to understand that because especially Manish, you are in the data consultant role, and I think that SQL will be a bread and butter for you. So are you learning something new? Because I know order by is not a new thing. Okay, you might have heard or you might have used this. Are you
Uh,
learning something new here?
Yes, actually, SQL was never into my kitty because I learned other languages like Python,
Hmm.
and I'm more into visualization like Power BI or
Oh,
Tableau.
business intelligence. Okay. Hmm.
So I have used these languages for more than 5 years, but believe me, I have never opened SQL as well. So
Oh, okay.
it is completely a fresher. I'm completely
Oh,
a
okay.
fresher in SQL.
Okay, okay. Then it is fine. No issues. Okay. So order by case when naming India, Russia, then one, else two, and comma name. Now we'll try to understand this. Let's try to understand this query. So if I'm writing in, and don't think that I have covered in here. In is a big word. When I will discuss the in keyword, we'll discuss in detail. So please don't think that Tanvir is teaching in to us. No, I'm just showing you one simple example of in here. Okay. So when you're writing name in India, Russia, then one, the meaning of this is you are telling SQL engine that if you have India or Russia, you place it in the bucket number one. So from this, what will happen? India and Russia will be placed in the bucket number one together. This is the meaning of in. It means both the countries you want to keep it in the bucket number one. Else to the remaining countries in bucket number two.
Mm.
Is this point clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So here I have just created two buckets. Then after end, have I written anything ascending or descending?
No.
No. So this is in which order?
Ascending.
And
Ascending order. So we will keep India, so we'll keep bucket number one at the top. Then bucket number two. Now, what is the meaning of this name?
Sort in ascending order.
ascending order. Yeah.
Sort the content of each bucket. In which order?
Ascending order.
Ascending.
Okay. So bucket number one. In ascending order, you will get India first and then Russia. So then bucket number two, you have to sort in ascending order. So you will get China, and then you will get
Nepal.
Nepal,
Pakistan.
then you will get Pakistan, then
Sri
you will
Lanka.
get Sri Lanka. So now I will execute this query. You please verify the output. Is this the same output?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear? Okay. Now I will go back to the question I think someone asked in the beginning that if India is not there, what will happen, right? So first of all, let me delete India from this table. Delete from country where name equals India. So don't try to understand this query. We will discuss delete at a later point of time. Now you don't have India. Okay. Now let's take this example. Tell me what you understood from this output. What you understood? You are trying to keep India in bucket number 1, but India doesn't exist. So bucket number 1 will be empty, right? And
Yes.
in bucket number 2,
Yes.
we'll be having the remaining countries. Are you sorting the remaining countries in any order?
No.
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 So this is random order.
Mm.
Now see, I will tell you one concept in SQL, and not only with this order, but throughout SQL, this is applicable. You have full freedom to ask anything from SQL engine. If it doesn't have it, it will tell I don't have. Okay. Now, instead of India, see, I'm writing something like this. Do you have this present in the country table?
No.
No. If it is not present, bucket number 1 will be
Empty.
empty. Check the output.
Mm.
Don't think that it will throw error message. You can ask anything from the SQL engine. If it doesn't exist, it will not show that to you. Okay. So fine, then I will stop here. This is about order by. We will share the assignment tomorrow and the recording as well. Those who have missed the day 1 recording, my humble request to go through the recording of day 1 and then please start working on the assignment and we will connect to next week, Saturday. Any question, anyone, before I stop the session?
No, sir.
No, sir.
question.
No,
Perfect.
no.
So, okay, a quick feedback means how was the pace? How was the content? You want any modification, any suggestion so far?
It's perfect.
No, it was good.
Okay, so far so good. Perfect. So down the line, if you have any suggestion, feel free and let me know. Okay. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Sure.
Take
Thank you.
care. Good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye.